liberalism is collapsing as it did only a century ago, and it does feel like the same cycle of maintaining stability and order through a fascist organizing is coming back in fashion. But this time, the main country that is dominating this process is a nuclear armed superpower, a superpower that is more powerful than any other, I would say, historic empire. And I don't know how we organize in that world, especially with no real counterbalance, like nation state that is opposing the United States of America.
Well, you know, dialectical thinking, which is what Marx and Engels taught me, is my only source of hope. What we're observing is a contradiction.
Yeah.
You know, you have a remarkable technological means that could liberate us. And at the same time, we have the worst form of illiberty in the history of humanity.
Yeah.
It's worse than feudalism what we have now.
Yeah.
I mean, people underestimate the degrees of freedom that peasants used to have in the fiefs in the 18th, 17th, 16th centuries, right?
Even freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement. And also, you know, they worked for fewer hours. They had a lot of rituals. Every third day was a holiday.
Yeah.
They sang and they danced and they lived in their grandparents' houses. And they didn't have to worry about, you know, social housing or private markets or anything like that. So I'm not saying that the life was fantastic, but this huge contradiction between, you know, the capacities that we have already developed as a species and the poor quality of life that the masses are experiencing, even rich people, you know, who go to shrinks and, you know, they can't sleep at night and they have to take pills and they have to find gurus and, you know, go to India in order to find themselves, and they never do. This contradiction is the source of hope, because this can't continue like this. The possibility is there to grab those machines and make them work for us, to use those capacities. You know, we can feed the world. I mean, there's no need for people to be hungry. There's no need for people not to have housing, except the capitalist relations of production.